Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for checking out this video. My name is Andy, and this is the return of the G&L Comanche. Alright, well today I am back with the G&L Comanche. You may have seen my video a little while back when I first got the guitar and did the unboxing. If you want to check it out, please do. If not, this video will give more of an in-depth review, going through clean sounds, dirty sounds, some looping sections, as well as things I like, things I don't like. But very simply put, again, this is a tribute model, so it's made in Indonesia. They import it from over there, but it's your typical S-style guitar in most cases. I mean, it's a continuation of what Leo Fender was doing, and this one particularly is a little different with the Z-coil pickups. But again, like an S-style, it's got a 5-way switch, 3 pickups. You've got your 3 control knobs. The difference starts there, where you have a passive treble and bass control, as opposed to 2 different tone controls for different pickups. The treble lets you roll off treble, obviously. The bass, which is more helpful than to have, because you don't typically get that on a guitar, is it lets you roll off the bass. So if you're on the neck pickup and it's sounding too muddy, just roll it off a little bit and it cleans it right up. And brightens it right up, which is really cool. This also has a push-pull, or push-yank, whatever you want to call it. What this does is, on top of the 5 typical pickup positions, it lets you engage the neck and the bridge together to get that middle position T-style sound. And it also lets you use all 3 pickups at the same time. So it's cool to have that flexibility as well. It's got your 2-point trem system, which I actually have blocked at this point. I don't use trems very much, so leaving it floating just didn't do a whole lot for me. I did play with it the first couple of weeks the way it's supposed to be, and it worked really well, but for what I do, it just made more sense to block it off. So, but it's pretty solid, stays in tune really well. It's got standard tuners on it, and yeah, it's great. It's a nice creamy white with the white pick guard, white controls, everything. Rosewood board, nice frets on it. I haven't done anything to the frets. I haven't done a polish or level crown, anything. It came playing pretty well. But you probably want to hear some sounds more than you want to hear me talk. So we're going to start with some clean sounds. And for this video, I'm running everything through the Line 6 Helix. That's my amp modeling, effects, all that kind of stuff. Guitar goes into the Helix, Helix goes over to the computer. The amp model I'm using is the US Double Vib, which is based off a Fender amp, a Fender Twin, I believe. Really, it just gives you that nice, clean, Fendery sound. So we'll do that first. It's just the clean sound with a little bit of spring reverb. We'll go through all the pickup positions, all 7, and then we'll take a look at some drive sounds as well. All right, well, that's some of the clean sounds for you. Some of the things, I'll start with some of the things I really like about the guitar. And the plainest thing are these pickups. So one of the things that I've always loved about Strat style guitars, S style guitars, are the notch positions, the 2 and the 4 positions where you can engage the neck and the bridge, and the bridge and the neck in the middle, and the middle and the bridge. And part of what I really liked about them is how quiet they were, and the fact that I could go over to them and not have any hum issues at all. With these pickups, I can be in any position and not have any of those problems. So they're super, super quiet. You still get great single coil sounds out of it. Very clean, very crisp when you want them to be. But they have a very unique drive to them too, which I've, at first I tried to, pick certain effects to get the sound that I'm used to hearing. But eventually I got to a point where it's like, this is how these pickups are. They're different. They're going to sound different than a single coil. They're going to sound different than a humbucker. So I just started going for it, and that's where I'm at now. I'm just trying to use the sounds that they have and get accustomed to that, and they work really, really well. Really well. Aside from that, I mean, it's It's an S-style guitar, so it's extremely comfortable. You've got the big belly cut here for nice big bellies, and the forearm contour as well. It's just, they're made to be comfortable, and it's extremely comfortable. The tuners on this are great. They're not even stamped G&L or anything, so I don't know what they are, but they hold tune really well. And yeah, it's just a really solid, really well playing guitar. But before I get into some negatives, let's hear some drive sounds. So for this, I'm just going to be using, again, the Helix through a Fender styled model, and I have their proprietary Scream 808 overdrive pedal, which is based off a tube screamer, and that'll give us a little bit of a driven sound. So let's hear that. All right, well, you've heard quite a few different sound samples through the different pickup positions. That should give you a good idea of what you could expect from this guitar. Obviously, I think if you're in the market for a Strat style guitar, definitely check out G&L. They're very cool. They're a little different. If you want to get a Fender, then you need to get a Fender, because nothing's going to satisfy that Fender edge like a Fender. But if you're open to trying something different, give one of these a try. They've got their Comanche, like this one with the Z-coils. We've got an S500, which has their MFD pickups, and then a Legacy, which has more of an Alnico pickup as well. But I'm very pleased. This is a guitar that I've been playing pretty much nonstop since I got it, and we'll keep playing it pretty much nonstop until something else catches my eye. But this is so versatile, so comfortable, that it'll be hard to beat this one for a while. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about this guitar in particular, please let me know. You can leave a comment below or send me a message. But I hope you've enjoyed hearing this guitar and getting to see this guitar in action. So thanks for checking out this video, and we'll see you again next time.